Hey, Carl, let's bring in Mark Royce, president of General Motors, joining us on a very important morning. General Motors beginning deliveries of the GMC Hummer, the first electric vehicle on the Ultium battery platform. Mark, thank you for joining us this morning. We're going to talk about Hummer in a little bit, but we've got to address the elephant in the room, which is the announcement after the close of business yesterday from General Motors, and you're the president of General Motors, that Dan Ammann, the CEO of Cruise, has left the company. And it was a very short announcement. All it said is to pursue other opportunities. What can you tell us about this? Because this is a big move.
Well, I think, as you saw in the company's statement, Dan Ammann has left Cruise, and we believe Cruise is in great hands with Kyle Vaught, Cruise's co-founder, president, and CTO, and he's taken on the role of interim CEO. So Cruise and GM, we're really totally aligned now on accelerating the joint autonomous vehicle strategy that we outlined at our recent Investor Day, and you're very familiar with that. So, you know, we're leaders in AV technology and have a lot of growth opportunities ahead. So, you know, that's really what I have to say about it. And accelerating and moving forward, deeply committed, and we're in a good place.
Mark, you say you're totally aligned. And look, I understand. I go into this interview understanding that you're not going to give us any new insight in terms of exactly why Dan Ammann has left the company. But you say you're totally aligned now with Kyle Vaught as the CEO in terms of accelerating the autonomous future that you see for Cruise. Were you not totally aligned with Dan Ammann as the CEO there?
Well, look, as I said, we're accelerating the joint autonomous vehicle strategy. We outlined it at our recent Investor Day. But I'm really here this morning to talk about Hummer and our first deliveries of Hummer and BrightDrop, which, is really the big news today, which is making good on our promise with the Ultium platform and its, vast portfolio, all the way from our revolutionary delivery van all the way up to, the super truck with Hummer. So that's really why I'm here to talk about today, Phil.
We'll take that as an answer that you're not going to give us any more on Dan Ammann. Mark, let's talk about the Hummer. Do you expect to accelerate deliveries rather quickly in this next year, given the fact that there are so many supply chain challenges out there, not just for you, but everybody in the auto industry? We heard about it from Rivian yesterday. We've heard about it from other automakers. Are you going to be able to keep the cadence that you initially expect?
We are, and as you know, Phil, we're doing, the first edition ones here as we ramp it up. And, those sold out here in a very short amount of time. And it's about 1,200 vehicles. And, we've got about 17 in the hopper right now at Factory Zero, ready to go to our customers. And last night, we have a very rigorous quality process. So last night, about 10 p.m., the team opened the gate to ship. So we're very excited for our customers. But, the chip question, I think you're going to see it. And I've said this before, the stability piece of it will come first, and then the volume piece will come second. And so the stability piece is beginning to take hold. So, I look into the future here, and I don't have all the answers on this, but I will say, we're planning for a better supply with our valuable suppliers here as we go into next year. But it's not over. So I think the Hummer piece of it, is in great shape to match with our chip supply. So that's the answer to that question.